Many years ago, I built 3 little models of projects that I intended to turn into full-size projects, and I uploaded them on a video back in 2009. Now, the first one that I actually started working on was a floppy blade wind turbine. As a model, it worked very well, very fast, and a little bit noisy. And whenever I got the full-size version, it worked very fast, very well, but it sounded like a tank going down the road, and that just would not do. Now, the second project was the wind turbine that I just finished up. If you saw the last video, you would see that it's all set up, and I'm actually using that. The third project is a really big, expensive project. This is a reciprocation to rotation gearbox. And with this, you can do all kinds of things. So what I do want to do is get back into an idea that I had a little over 40 years ago. The gearbox is underneath this. I mean, this is all part of it, but the guts are right in the middle of that. And this is just a tiny little example, a proof of concept, if you will, of the gearbox. But the idea is it uses a reciprocating motion. So you think about this gearbox, and it could be used in the ocean in a couple different ways, where you have a lot of barrels tied together, where the gearbox would sit in one side and there would be a lever arm sit in the barrel next to it, and as the barrels would roll with the waves on the ocean, it would turn the gearbox, which would drive a generator. And you figure if you've got 10 barrels hooked together, you can have 9 of the generators, so there'd be one of these in between each pair. That's one way. Or it could be on a single buoy where you have a rack and pinion, where the rack would be anchored to the bottom of the water, and this the gearbox with the generator would be inside the buoy, and as the water would rise up and down, it would drive the gearbox as well. This is an invention by Dr. Simon Farthing. This is an example of a reciprocation wind power that would work with my gearbox as well. Links to Dr. Farthing's website and YouTube page will be in the description below. But I'm not going to be using wind on this next project. I don't have water around me. I don't have ocean, but I do have gravity, and gravity seems to be a constant around the world. I don't know of any place where there's no gravity. So the idea of setting up some kind of a clockwork where a weight falling would drive this and run a generator. And you might say, well, if it was that simple, then why hadn't somebody done it already? Well, they've made clocks, and if you look at the inner workings of the Big Ben, and you see all the parts that spin as the clock is operating, it could make power as it works if they wanted to do it that way, I'm pretty sure. But the idea is, I'm not trying to make time or tell time with it. I'm not trying to keep precision time. I just want to run a generator. My idea is to try and run a generator off of gravity for a 24-hour period. Take 24 hours for the weight to go all the way down to the bottom. And then you pull a chain to raise the weight back up to the top, and then the weight would fall back down again. So you can, if you use your imagination, you could see This driver could be a great big sprocket with a chain, and a smaller sprocket with a chain. It could be chain driven, it could be belt driven, it could be gear driven if you got the big enough gear where it could ride in the teeth of this pulley. Of course, the generator is going to have to be a whole lot bigger. This is not going to run the gearbox would have to be a lot bigger. This is not going to run a generator of any size. Although I do have right here, that is a flashlight that you crank. Now the battery on the flashlight went bad, so I just kind of cut part of the gearbox off to expose one of the gears is sticking out there. I think there's 3 more gears inside the housing. So it turns as I do this. So this is very little power. So you're looking at on the meter here. Just saw a half a volt. So 0.5 is a half a volt. So, but this is not meant to generate power. This is just proof of concept. So the idea of how that works. Now on the full size, more than likely the generator would run directly off that shaft instead of being on a pulley, although it could be run off a pulley if it works out that way. And I have started buying, well, actually 10 years ago I started buying parts for the full size. So this is one of the 7 gears that are part of what makes this operate. And these are kind of expensive. Everything's expensive. It's costly, but I think it's very practical in my mad scientist kind of way. So that is this part of my proof of concept, and I'll show you something else here. And some of you might recognize that as one of those yard windmills, little decorative windmills you would see in somebody's front or backyard, which is exactly what that is. And then this little beauty right here is the gearbox from, I made the pulley here and a pulley here, but okay, so I made the pulley here and I made the pulley here, but this gearbox is it's from a treadmill. It's the part that would use a very small electric motor. I've got the housing of the motor here. I've gutted it because I didn't need the motor. I've also taken out some of the spacers to allow more space between the back of this pulley and the front of this pulley. And this is where the legs from the top part of the model is going to be. But anyway, this is a reduction gearbox, so this spins like crazy, and then this turns very slowly. So this is what was used on the treadmill to raise the front of the treadmill to make a steeper walk whenever you're exercising on the treadmill. So I kind of like to make things modular. So that section that I showed you on the table is now on top of the base, and there's only one part that has to be added to connect the two together. And that would be this little pin. Also has a little brass bearing on there. So okay, so that's done. So what am I using for the weight? Well, let me show you that too. All right. This is a Starbucks cocoa container, and I've just attached a little wire to the top of it. And inside, if I can get it open without spilling all these little things, is a whole bunch of lead beads. So that's my weight. If I do everything that I'd like to do, this is going to be on a tower similar to the wind turbine solar panel. It'll tilt down for maintenance, tilt back up for use. That's it. All it is a toy right now, but toys sometimes turn out to be actual things. And so you just imagine this thing being 20 foot tall. "20 foot tall" would be something like this. Take a closer look. And that's my toy. And it's going to cost, well, probably a that's my toy, and it's probably going to cost me tens of thousands to build a full-size version, which I don't have. And that's why 40 years ago I had the idea, and today it's still not complete. It takes money, and I don't have it. So if you'd like to contribute to my projects, or to the videos is what YouTube would prefer me say, then please do, and I'll show you what I'm doing as I get certain things done. Thanks for watching. Take care. Till next time.